Hey guys, welcome back to an episode of Frank's Unsolicited Advice, the NFL edition. We took a whole week off because we figured, why not? Really, Bree was busy, and me and June was like, "Well, we could do it." She was like, "No, you're not going to survive without me. So you guys might as well wait." And we were like, "You know what? What's a week off? What's one day off? Hopefully, get more content. We get more news. Something happens. We're like what a month, half a month away from spring training. Well, not spring training, but like some the training camp to start. And then we got, are they even doing what's the thing called? Where the preseason? Are they playing games this year or no? I don't think so. Anyways,
Yeah, there's a
One
preseason.
game.
one
Just
game.
one.
We're not that far away though, but here it's about to start. They're about to be meeting up at camp come August, out there sweating, mad updates. So anyways, I'm joined by the team. Bree stepped away from the camera, so I'm gonna go with June first. June, what's up?
Yeah, what is good? Happy to be back. I felt like we've been gone for like 2 years. I know it's been two weeks, but we back.
Tell me about it. Bree, what's up, baby? How you doing? Bree,
That thunder just shook my whole apartment.
well, I thought you heard voices in your house, but I'll say it's time for you to go.
No, I have an Annabelle doll in my house.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
She's keeping me safe.
Yeah, keep it over there.
This is just not my month, but I'm maintaining. So I'm just ready for the next month to start so I can just get over July.
I mean, I'm waiting for some. Me and June are waiting for some news on Monday, and hopefully it's some good news.
Good luck.
Yes. If it is, then I'm gonna turn up. Oh, we might have to record on Tuesday because Tuesday, I'm actually flying to Tampa for a wedding on Wednesday. So if we want to record, or we could postpone it to that weekend. I don't know. I'm just saying.
We can postpone it to the weekend. That would be a lot better.
Okay. Well, let's kick it off. Let's get the topics out the way so then we could do our own gossip thing and I don't know, talk trash and improvise. So let's go. What's the first thing on the menu?
Okay, sorry. First thing on the menu is thoughts on the car comment. So what was the car comment? Because I didn't see it. It was deleted before I even saw it, and
it was
I
my
couldn't
fault.
find it.
It was basically he was talking Davante Adams coming to the Raiders, and how much he would think he fit in with the Raiders and stuff like that. So that was the comment in a sense, and the gist of it, that was the comment. I think it'd be dope. I mean, I don't know because the Raiders, I feel they got good pieces. You know what I'm saying? I don't see the problem. Davante Adams, he want to leave Green Bay if Aaron Rodgers is leaving, but I think he's a wide receiver that fit in anybody's program. At the end of the day, I don't see a big deal with it going on. But what's up, June? What you got on it?
I don't know. I think don't get me wrong, man. There's worse quarterbacks out there. I just don't know if I'm that skilled Davante Adams professional athlete that's probably arguably the best receiver in the league right now. If I want to take my talents to Carr, to a car driven by Carr, I don't know if I want to take that talent over there. And I think me as a football fan, I don't think Carr is it. Let's just be honest. Carr is not
some good season, bro. He got hurt and ain't been the same again. I mean, he had a good I don't know. I do have a question on Facebook Live that we can talk about after we're all said and done with this. It's my good friend John. He's from New Orleans, and he's asking who's going to be their quarterback this season. But we'll get to that after we get done with these topics. Mac, I got you. Shake and bake. So I don't blame Carr. Look, I think I don't know. Carr's okay. I mean, look, Carr, I feel, in my opinion, is in the same situation as Wentz. They both got hurt. They both were having good seasons. They come back and things just ain't the same. No difference.
If you were Adams though, if you were Davante Adams, what would you do?
It depends.
And I'm Carr. I'm Carr. You know what? We did this in Noru a long time ago. Scenario, let's go. hey, come play for me, bro. Let's go.
It's kind of hard, man, because he had Aaron Rodgers, arguably one of the best of our generation, right? Top 5 currently playing. And then he's gonna go to Derek Carr. No Super Bowl, no MVPs, isn't proven. I mean, that's like a step down. Think about it. That's like you going from this model girl that was banging to somebody's okay. You know, you know what I'm saying? You could take out in public, but she ain't no model. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. At this point with Adams, if I was Adams, not knowing what the future holds, I would. I mean, they weren't that bad last year. The Raiders weren't that bad. I don't know their record. I'm actually shooting from the hip. we need to get. I need to pay Frankie to do our research for us and email it to us. You know what I'm saying? So you can have talk.
Yeah, let's do it.
But I don't know. You're right. I get what you're saying, but I don't know, man. I think Gruden's doing good down there. Waller's dope. They weren't that bad. The defense gave a lot of points, though. You know what I'm saying? So who's to say? I mean, maybe it's time in Green Bay's done. I don't know.
True.
Especially if Rodgers is gone. We don't know what that team's going to look like without Rodgers.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, I wouldn't stay in Green Bay, and I definitely want to go to the Raiders. Nothing against that.
That's like when certain people move out of your neighborhood, you move with them because it's going to go to hell after. Okay, so if Rodgers leaves, you want to leave too. You know what I mean? But
yeah.
Well, Bree, what you got with that? What's your take on it?
Sorry, honestly, I was not paying attention. I was working. I'm sorry. But whatever y'all said, I'm so sorry. I'm working and recording.
Bree got a new position, and she's feeling the responsibility of it. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. But the next topic, right?
So this one I have put in here, right? Because I saw it on Twitter, and it says, choose your NFC West All-Star offense. 1 quarterback, 1 running back, and 2 pass catchers. So you have the Cardinals, and you have Kyler Murray, Chase Edmonds, DeAndre Hopkins, and AJ Green. Or you have the Rams, Matthew Stafford, Cam Akers, Cooper Kupp, and Robert Woods. The Seahawks, Russell Wilson, Chris Carson, DK, and Tyler Lockett. And then the 49ers, you have Jimmy G, Raheem, George Kittle, and Brandon. Don't know how to say his last name.
Ayuk.
So you pick your All-Stars offense out of the 4 NFC West teams.
I'm going Rams.
This was trending, and I went with Rams as well.
I'm gonna tell you why I went with Rams.
Cam Akers. That's why I went with Rams.
No. Stafford.
And Cam Akers.
You're gonna let me speak. If not, so no, I'm at Matthew Stafford having the. I feel he's been in the league longer than Russell, right? Then they have, I think, the better offensive line, and Cam Akers is dope, and Cooper Kupp is consistent, and Woods comes up heavy. I didn't go Cardinals because Kyler's still young. He can make mistakes. Chase Edmonds dope. DeAndre Hopkins, we know he's dope. AJ Green is injury prone. So how long would he last? With Russell, he's had that same setup last year. Did okay, but the team just wasn't functioning. So it's not that if I don't sleep on Russell, I think Russell's probably the best quarterback out of all of them. However, if his offensive line ain't going to hold up and they can't run that ball, we're going to have the same thing we had last year. And then 49 is easy. Jimmy G gets hurt. Jimmy G's hurt. He's out the picture. That's it. Ayuk is dope. Kettle's dope. He was hurt last year too. And Raheem Mostert is dope too. But I'll go with Rams. I think they with a good, consistent running game. They got decent wide receivers. Even though they lost the tight end, I think they'll be okay though. They'll be fine. And Bree, you went Rams too, right? You said, hold on. My boy said that Akers is out with an injury, done for the year.
Yeah, I know.
Damn, Bree, why you didn't say that? Thanks, John. If that's the case, we got to change the whole lineup, Bree. Now, actually, I still stick with what I got. A running back with wide receiver threats like that, they gotta cover. They gotta cover. You're gonna run the ball. And you got Stafford. I mean, shit, Stafford's dope. All right, June, who you going with?
I might have to go with my main man, Kyler Murray, my favorite. Just kidding. But I am gonna go with the Cardinals. I just think they're kind of a reflection of the Seattle Seahawks, except I don't know. It's like 50-50 with those two right there. They kind of emulate each other. Though Russell Wilson has the experience in the Super Bowl win, I will go with Seattle because of that. But the only reason I'm going to go with Arizona is just because of I just want to see what AJ Green is going to bring to the table this year. If he's going to pull out, hey, you know what? I'm going to give it all, and I'm going to see what I got left in the tank. And if he does that, I mean, that team could be a very dominant team and a nightmare to go against.
Yeah, I think so too. And I said this when we had the segment of him going there. A healthy AJ Green with a DeAndre Hopkins on the other side, and you get a decent slot. They got a decent run game, and they got a mobile quarterback. That's a recipe for disaster right there. I mean, it's let's see what happens. I'm excited. I will go Rams. Like I said, I'm gonna stick with my guns. Even though Akers is hurt out for the season, I'm gonna stick with the Rams because of Matthew Stafford. I think he's gonna ball out in a new environment. I think McVay is very happy having him. One thing we know about Stafford, he ain't no punk. He's not gonna just sit there and quit. So didn't he go like 0-16? Like he ain't quit. So we gonna just I'm gonna ride with him. So then Bree, you got hit after becoming the 9th overall pick in 2007 draft and playing 14 seasons. Wide receiver Ted Ginn Jr. announces his retirement from NFL. 36-year-old again caught 33 touchdowns, ran for 2 more, and had 7 return touchdowns. Yeah, I don't know what to say about that. He had his moment, had his shine. He was okay. I liked him. Had him on a few fantasy leagues as a bench player that I put in every once in a while. When he was good though. When he got the ball and he played, he get you some points. But you know what I'm saying? As far as that goes, I mean, there ain't much to say about it, to be honest. What you got, Bree? No? Okay. What about you, June?
I agree. I mean, I think he he made his millions. But like you said, he was explosive when he was. I mean, he was super, super quick. So if you say his name, that's the very first thing that pops in my head, how fast he was in the field. And then he changed positions, right?
Nah, he was a wide receiver the whole time.
Okay. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't have too much to say about him. Like I said, the first thing that pops in my head is just his speed. He stayed off for the dummy of the week, so I give him props for that.
Yeah. So now we're gonna do the Steelers one before we go to the Richard Sherman one. So we put in their Steelers signing pass rusher Melvin Ingram to a 1-year contract. I think that's good for them. It gives them defense, helps out applying pressure. They're gonna need it against some of these AFC teams, Bills, Chiefs, Ravens, stuff like that. So I think it's good for him. And Ingram had a good reputation with the Chargers, so I think he'll be good with the Steelers. Steelers has always been a good organization all around, and they always had a good defense. Some way or another, they make it happen. So I'm good with it. Bree, it's your team. You wanna chime in?
I'm excited. I'm very excited. We'll see what happens, but I am very excited. Great addition.
Yeah. So my boy said that Ted Ginn Jr. helped out Thomas when he was with the Saints by freeing him up, and then also he said that by bringing Ingram, it frees up T.J. Watt on the other side, which is a good addition. Good catch, John. What about you, June?
Yeah, I think it's definitely a good addition to a team that I didn't have any hopes for this year. But they got to stay relevant somehow. So just keep adding these players. Aside the fact that that their backup quarterback got mollywopped by his wife, that's a whole different story. That's some serious stuff. I'm not going to joke around, but that's positive news.
Anyways,
not June reaching. Hey, June is reaching. He's in that bag trying to pull it. All right, so we got Richard Sherman is facing 5 misdemeanor charges stemming from his arrest, according to the documents filed by the prosecuting attorney's office. He posted a statement acknowledging the week's event, saying he was deeply remorseful for his actions. I'll go last. June, what do you think about what we saw on camera? Because their ring or whatever they have, Vivint, ADP, whatever, their ADT, they need to give them shout outs because that camera was clear and caught everything.
Man, I would honestly say if I was him, I would have said, hey, I'm trying out for a role in a movie and I deserve a Grammy because hey, that was pretty wild. I mean, I'm surprised that door didn't fall down, you know, and I'm pretty sure that his father-in-law, I mean, was probably like, dang, you know, I definitely don't want to open the door now.
No wonder you ain't playing for no team. You can't even knock down the door.
The memes about the door, like the Jets sign,
The door,
father-in-law's door.
Yeah, but now on some serious note, again, it goes back to our the dummy of the week. I mean, you know the position that you're in, you're especially being a free agent. Now them teams that were on the fence about signing you that might have been contenders are probably like, we don't need that type of drama in our locker room. So that's what I think about it. I think it's
He
pretty
was
wild.
hit with 5 misdemeanor charges.
Yep.
Wow.
5. I mean, listen, you got all this money. And money
He
is
was charged
Right.
charged with 2nd-degree criminal trespass, domestic violence, resisting arrest, 3rd-degree malicious domestic violence, driving while under the influence, and reckless endangerment of roadway workers.
okay. First off, he shouldn't be driving. That's what you make a lot of money for. I would definitely have hired somebody to drive my car. I keep saying this. I don't know why. But and I wouldn't do nothing stupid. Listen, again, it may be I'm thinking, and not to say that we don't have bad days. Okay. Any one of us can have bad days. Even grocers have bad days. You know, you're out there. Let's say she says something, you're upset, you're in your bag, you're probably in your feelings because nobody signed you yet. You're still a free agent. You know, I don't know, maybe your dreads is too heavy and you're getting upset. I don't know. You're having a bad day. But you don't act like that, especially when you know they got cameras, especially when people are looking. Like if you was
So
gonna,
everybody has like the ring chimer now that records everything.
yes, like I'm telling you, like I would have. Look, you don't want to come home? Okay, fine. I mean, we don't know what happened for him to get to that level.
Yeah, we don't know the backstory.
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you, like me, I'm thinking if I had that much money, I'm just a chief in the Navy, and I think about stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can get screwed over for this. You a millionaire, bro. Like you in a public figure.
Your food is on the bed.
And I like to say he's a respected corner. He is. He's a respected player, and he speaks. He knows how to speak. He knows how to talk, how to articulate himself. He's not one of these guys that's out here, you know, like, oh, you know what I'm saying, son. You know what I'm saying. I just dropped out of school and got picked up not my freshman year. No, he actually is a very intelligent person.
Yeah,
he can't, and to get into a situation like that and put yourself out, and now you want a team to pick you. You lost all leverage, man. It was bad enough that you was already struggling to be that corner you used to be, because let's just be real, you was getting burnt in the Super Bowl against the Chiefs. You was injured last year, and you're older. So what do you think is going to happen now? Like you know what? He's the perfect candidate to go to the Patriots. Because they can get him for dirt cheap, you know what I'm saying, and not spend money.
So during his court appearance, he pled not guilty to all charges and surprisingly showed hand in hand with his wife. She called him.
Of course, Ray Rice pieced his girlfriend, and in court she was like, "Mind your business, leave us alone." He never played again. Listen, my boy said, "Been there, done that." Let that man be human. I'm not saying that we can't make mistakes. I'm not saying that. I just feel like, where the hell was his team at? Where's his people that he pays money to make sure he don't do nothing stupid? You know what I'm saying? The same way we hold other players, athletes, even artists to that standard. You know what I'm saying? What are you doing, fam? Like, come on, bro. You should have known better. But to be fair, it's the first time I've ever heard Sherman's name in the news in a bad light like that.
Yeah,
So,
definitely.
the whole time in the NFL, that man's been upstanding. I mean, he might talk trash here and there, he might, but that's on the field. Outside, you never heard nothing bad out of him. And it's true. Everybody has their one mistake, they one screw up. I just hope that whatever's going on, they're fine. And he probably bought her a nice ring or a car or a house or something to keep her quiet.
Mm-hmm.
It's cheaper to keep her and give up a whole lot more later on. So I don't know. But we covered all our topics.
No, there's one more I did not put in there that happened this past week. And it kind of like upsets me a little bit, like very upset. And I'll tell you why it upsets me. It doesn't upset me because he's a Steelers fan, or a Steelers player, but I'll tell you why, right? So wife of Dwayne Haskins faces a domestic violence charge stemming from an assault involving the Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback that occurred in a Las Vegas hotel room earlier this month. So she knocked like his tooth out or something, like went crazy on. He called the cops on her, right? What makes me mad is like the memes and like the jokes that people were playing on Dwayne Haskins. And why that makes me mad is because if roles were reversed and he beat her ass, everybody would cancel him and say they hate him and he should never play again. Yet it like hold the same like accountability for women as you do with men when it comes to domestic violence in a relationship.
So,
and I understand, yeah, that's a woman. Like you let a woman do all of this to you, but let him have hit back to defend himself. He would have got so much hate.
That's society, though.
But that's not how it should be. Like
you're right.
That's not how it should be. If I decide like I want to beat June's ass, like don't make fun of June for it, but let June hit me. Then it's the end of the freaking world,
Listen, that's because, so look, we talking about, let's talk about it, right? So in society, that's what it is. Nothing's fair. There's no fair business of you.
Yeah, there's no fair business, but at the end of the day, like that's common sense. That doesn't happen. And like, don't put your hands on a man, like, unless you want to get beat the fuck up, like the man that you put your hands on, Like, and I'm sorry, I don't care if you don't feel this way, if you have the balls to put your hands and hit a man, and they hit you back, don't be crying because you should have never hit them first.
I mean, and I appreciate how you look at it. I do. I really do. I mean, my aunt told me that a long time ago.
Like women think it's okay to hit men, but the minute they hit them, it's like, oh my gosh, like they're crying wolf. Yeah, like, I don't like that. Like, I really don't like that. Don't put your hands on a man if you don't want to get beat the fuck up.
Well, Bree, I mean, you're not the only one, but you're one of the few that speaks out and be honest about it. Let's just be real. A lot of people go up there and be
that situation just makes me mad of like all the people that were like laughing and joking about that. But let the roles have reversed. Let it have been DeAndre, Dwayne Haskins, all on like hit his wife and or domestic violent assault case on him. He would have been cut from the team. Everyone would have been like, oh, we hate him.
He wouldn't be the water boy.
Then what really, really makes me mad, but I pray that I never get in anything as toxic as a lot of these relationships. 3 days after he beat her up, he proposed to her. After she beat him up. And he called the cops on her and she went to jail. He bailed him out and then he proposed.
No, I call that hood love. That's that hood love.
I don't want that.
Well, I mean, some people have that though. You don't want that for you, but I mean, some people, that's what they want. The F you, get out my face, you done B, get out of here, throw the tables out the window, key up somebody's car the next day. Oh, come on, let's go get married. What about the car? We'll just buy you a new one. Like, no, that's not how it works. But hold on. My man said Haskins is a bum. That's why Burrows left Ohio State. Imagine looking at
You're a bum. You're a bum.
You're gonna start.
You're a bum. You're a bum.
Hey, my man Karan says she don't want that 100. Yeah, but Bree's being real. Look, Bree is saying what a lot of women probably feel don't say because they don't want to seem different. But unfortunately, society is like that. Society's built on the fact that, I mean, I have daughters, okay? I have 2 daughters. I'm not saying that if my daughter calls me and says, Dad, I punched Solomon and Solomon punched me back, like I'm not going to retaliate on Solomon. I will. However, after it's all said and done, I'm like, why the hell did you punch him in the face in the first place? You put yourself in a situation you don't need to be in. My aunt growing up said that if a woman hits you, the minute that the woman hits you, she is no longer a woman. She wants to be a man. So you treat her as such. My grandmother, her mom was like, that's not how I raised you. But my mom don't see it that way. Her own sister is on a different level. But I don't know. I agree with you. I don't think that they should crucify. If it was the other way around, he would be crucified. He wouldn't even have a contract. Okay. He wouldn't even be playing. He would have got dropped. But that's just the way the world is. But maybe you can change the world by
I hope so.
your piece.
I hope so. There's a lot of stuff I would change about the world. Vote me for president.
Yeah. I agree though. I agree with you, Bree. I think this shit is wild. It is wild, right? And if you were to take that Ray Rice situation, like we talked about earlier, I mean, it's kind of the same thing. Did they make memes out of it? Yes. Do they still see the memes? Yes. Is his career done? Yes. Right. So the accountability is there. However, so is the rest of the world, right? The rest of the world ain't going nowhere, and it's gonna happen. Are you okay?
What happened, Bree? Uh-oh. You need a moment?
Sorry. Vince Williams just announced his retirement 30 seconds ago. Sorry, that's my linebacker.
Oh, yeah, I saw.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I saw it here on news and NFL Network. Yes, Steelers linebacker Vince Williams announced his retirement after 8 seasons. I thought somebody passed away. The way she looked.
Yeah, I'm thinking she messed up a kid.
Yeah.
Like, dang. That was that I messed up a kid look.
That was like, I'm about to cry. I took an M for trite look.
Yeah, exactly.
I already took one. I already took one.
Oh, you're a G then. You're a G.
That just broke my heart. Vince Williams just announced his retirement. Okay. That not only is that my Steelers baby, that's also my Florida State baby. Okay. Oh my God, my heart.
After only 8 years though, like why would he retire?
Wow.
That's crazy.
Hey, speaking of linebackers, Fred Warner signed that contract today, becoming the highest paid linebacker in history.
Yeah, with the San Francisco 5-year extension.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And let me see.
I think that's good for that team.
They had a good defense. They all got hurt last season, like at the beginning, all of them. I think if their defense was still stacked like they was, it'd been more of a problem because we all know defense wins championships, and all they need a defense shut down. And I get Mullins wasn't that bad at times. He had his moments. But that Brandon Ayuk dude, that dude Ayuk is nice. He's nice.
Right. So let me ask you this, since we talk about the 49ers real quick. Derek Carr or Jimmy Garoppolo?
Healthy?
100% healthy.
Oh, Jimmy G.
Okay. Second part to the question. I'm Adams. What team am I going to go to?
49ers.
There it is, right? I would do that now with a non-healthy Jimmy G.
And it's because they got a system, and they got a good defense. They have a system, and I think that the 49ers they're just like a player away from it. You got to think they're just a year removed from the Super Bowl, and they're really just a few plays away from winning the Super Bowl and sending them home crying. You know what I'm saying? So, I just, Jimmy G just can't stay healthy, and some players have that curse. They have that unfortunate luck that they just can't stay healthy. He has some things with the Patriots, and he played he started a few games, and when he's on. When he's on the game and he's healthy, he's a good quarterback. Could be top 5 playing, you know what I'm saying? Or the future at least, but he can't stay healthy, and that's just a sad thing on his part, you know what I'm saying? Because teams got to start looking like, do I want to stay with this broke person, or do I want to find somebody else and start over? They have young players, and the longer they wait, they got probably the best second tight end, or best. You could put him or Kelsey 1 and 2 in the league on that team. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I go Jimmy G, but If I was at Devontae, I'll go.
Yeah.
He said,
That's-
my boy said top 5, bruh. Listen, as the young quarterback. So look, okay, let's look at the 5. I'm gonna name my top 5. You guys name your top 5. John, you could type your top 5 in the comments. Breeze
top
gone
5, what?
quarterbacks right now.
Like in playing right now?
Playing right now. Breeze is gone. So, of course, I'm going to go Mahomes. There's no specific order. I'm going to go Tom Terrific. You know what I'm saying? Aaron Rodgers. Who else? Oh, she wants me to say Big Ben.
Top 5 playing right now.
Yeah, I would. Mahomes, Brady, Rodgers,
Wilson?
I was going to say Russell. But you see, if I put Russell in there, then you got Kyler's not playing bad. Kyler's not playing bad, and he's not a veteran.
All right, how about this? Name your top 4. Bro, how about this? Name your top 4, and the 5th one has to be in the bottom 15 that you see hopes for.
Oh, that's messed up. I see what you're trying to do.
That's
I'll just
solid.
name
Let's
your
go.
top 5. Just name your top 5.
No, my top 5. I'm telling you, Mahomes, Brady, at Rodgers, Russell,
And Ben Roethlisberger.
yeah, I go Ben. Yeah, I give Ben his credit. I give him his props. I do.
Thank
I
you.
do. If
Thank
we
you.
went 10, then I can name. I will. If it was 10, I would go Mahomes, Brady, Rodgers, Ben, Russell, Kyler, Josh Allen, the rookie over in the Chargers, he played good, but I mean, that's giving too much credit. He hasn't really played a lot. I don't think I can name 10. Yeah, you got Watson. You're right, Watson, but he's we don't know his status.
Did we talk about all the Watson to the Eagles talk? Or
No,
to
we
the
haven't
Eagles?
yet. But I mean, listen,
Look at you. Look at you.
we could talk about that. to say that oh boy, if Jimmy G was healthy, he'd be up there. If Jimmy G was healthy, he'd be up there. He could easily take Brady and Aaron Rodgers out. Take them out. Those are legends on their own. Like Breeze, Brady, and Rodgers are legends. Brady's not even he's not in the category. He's out. He's 43, about to be 44 years old. He's done. He's got 7 Super Bowls. You put him out. If you take Brady out, that frees up more space. But really, Mahomes, Watson are the names you hear the most out of anything. You know, but a healthy Jimmy G could be up there. He said, okay, then that's 8, not 5. But I mean, I said top 5 to create a topic and you're feeding into it. I appreciate it. But quarterbacks in the league, I mean, think of just let's be clear. When Wentz went 13 and whatever he went before he got hurt, people thought Wentz was the next coming of a great quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Shit, if for all intents and purposes, didn't Wentz win a Super Bowl before Mahomes did?
Yeah, facts. 100%.
Had a championship before him. If we're gonna talk about it, you know what I'm saying? The Eagles did something that the Chiefs couldn't do at home, and that would stop the Patriots. So, you know, you take Derek Carr before he got hurt and was having a phenomenal season. He was out there. People were like, oh, he's better than his brother. So I don't know. It to me, yes, I think Jimmy G could be easily up there, maybe top 10, not top 5. You know, I've been drinking, but we can make the argument. We could make the argument. So now, he said Garoppolo over Jackson. Ooh. Who would y'all go with?
Jackson.
Garoppolo over who?
Jackson, Lamar Jackson.
Or Jackson. Lamar.
A healthy Garoppolo?
Yeah, it's all healthy.
Current. No, this is current. We're still going off of current, how he is currently right now.
I have to go with Lamar Jackson. I mean, I think the dude, he progresses. He's been progressing a whole lot. And Garoppolo been degressing a whole lot. So it's like opposites right there. So I have to go with Lamar Jackson.
I'll go Lamar Jackson. The only issue I have with Lamar Jackson, and it's not that he's a quarterback that likes to run. I feel that there's no development for him, and he's inaccurate at times. But I also feel it's because everybody knows, we're gonna go to either Hollywood Brown or a tight end. And if you take Hollywood Brown away, and we already seen what happens, where you're gonna go. Look what happened in Buffalo with Diggs. They took Diggs away, he couldn't go nowhere else. So to me, if you put a good number 2 with like a Ted Ginn did for Michael Thomas and the Saints, and put him in Baltimore, I think Lamar Jackson will be a more accurate and a better quarterback all around. So I think I'll go Lamar. Who you got, Mac? Who you going with? Since you want to put up the point, he said, "I'm out here. I'm just out here killing your point, laughing my ass off." Who you got, Bree? You said Lamar, and you said Lamar June, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Deshaun Watson trade rumors to the Eagles. June, you want to talk about that real fast?
Yeah. So it's all rumors, obviously, but I mean, there's rumors all over the place. So I'm gonna go with this one, and it's an interesting one because they say that the Eagles, if Deshaun Jackson's cases all get dismissed or over and done with, that the Eagles are going to be the heavy team favorite to pursue Deshaun Jackson, which is cool because the second part of that says it'll make the Eagles an immediate Super Bowl contender. Now, and my feedback to that is I 100% believe that the Eagles are a Super Bowl contender with Jalen Hurts. I don't care what nobody says, but back to the question. But no, I think it'll make the Eagles a huge upgrade, and it kind of brings everybody to the awe as far as like, man, what are we gonna do with Hurts? Because that's really what it's gonna boil down to. But then again, what are we gonna give up? So on and so forth. So it'll be an interesting situation to be in.
I think he comes to your team, y'all win the East. Definitely, hands down.
Oh, hands down.
And I know people are gonna say, Frank, you crazy. Dallas getting Dak back, a lighter. What's his name? Number 21. What's the running back's name? I forgot. Ezekiel Elliott. And they got their wide receivers, but I don't know, man. I think the Cowboys ain't gonna do nothing until Jerry Jones dies. He needs to go home onto better pastures and live in his mansion in heaven or wherever he's gonna go to, and let somebody on the team. But I think that if Watson goes to the Eagles, it's a. I'm not saying Super Bowl contenders, but it definitely win the East. I think so. I think he's just that type of quarterback that whatever situation you put him in, he's gonna shine. I was hoping he would have came to the Patriots, but that didn't happen. What about you, Bree?
I think he'll do good with the Eagles. Sorry, we've got group chats going crazy, but no, I wouldn't mind seeing him in the Eagles because we're not playing the Eagles this year. So yeah, that's how I feel. Real fast, off topic from NFL, but it has more to do with college football. The man, the myth, the legend, the GOAT, Bobby Bowden, say a prayer for him, okay? He was diagnosed with a terminal medical condition, and he's not doing well right now. He was diagnosed 5 hours ago. We don't know who Bobby Bowden is. He's the greatest, head coach of all time. He was Nick Saban before Nick Saban.
I say, yeah, because the only thing I know about college head coaches is Nick Saban. I mean, the rest of that.
No, he was the Florida State head coach from 1976 to 2009.
Good
2
God.
national championships, 12 ACC championships. His record overall was 377 wins to 120 losses in total. The greatest. I met him in 2018 for the spring game. He had a meet and greet. He's like, when was he born? He's 91 years old right now. So
He was born before my father. My father's 80.
he
So
was born November 8th, 1929.
exactly. So it was Jesus, him, and then my dad. That's how old he is. I changed my father's social security number to 003. You know what I mean? Because 00003.
He played quarterback in Alabama in 1948. So
Yeah, that's a long time ago. I mean, he's 91. He's lived. And with that
Yeah.
kind of accolades, I would be sitting in my hospital chair like, yo, Lord, come take me. Life is great. I've won. I've done it all. I didn't get to see. Did you guys see what was going
he has awards named after him too, college awards named after him as well. He has 2.
I mean, prayers out to him. I mean, nobody wants to go out like that, but if it's just time to go at 91, I don't think he's upset. You know what I'm saying?
Nick Saban was the first head coach to receive the Bobby Bowden National Coach of the Year award, and Bobby Bowden presented it himself to him.
Oh, okay. Did you
He's
guys?
the only one to win that award because he's the only one that's getting college coach of the year.
Did you guys see what they was talking about with what did Brady say at the White House visit?
I don't know.
He said he didn't 100% believe or something along the lines that they were going to win, but he still doesn't believe that 40% of the people thought they won.
Oh, he took a stab at her. Oh boy.
He took a stab at the world. Shoot.
He is on one. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna call him later. I'm like, look, Tom, you gotta relax, bro.
I got a question for y'all, okay? Without y'all looking it up. All right. Y'all ready?
Mm-hmm.
What NFL player became an NBA champion last night?
Oh, it was the one that owns the Bucks.
Yeah.
The Milwaukee Bucks.
What's his name?
I don't remember.
What
Oh my God.
NFL player became an NBA champion last night with the Bucks winning?
No way.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers?
It is Aaron Rodgers. Yes. Yes.
It is Aaron Rodgers. He's a minority
it
owner.
is. Yes, it is. So he's gonna have an NFL Super Bowl ring. He's gonna have an NBA Finals ring. That's crazy. That's dope.
Oh yeah, I was reading earlier. I said that was a meme earlier. Matter of fact, it said, "What happened to the Bucks that they won?" Some Aaron Rodgers.
Yo,
they got a new quarterback.
That's dope. That's dope. I'm glad he got a ring. That's what's up. He got an NBA ring. Not too many people can say that though. You know,
right?
Not too many people can say that. So we got anything else, Bree? Or we done for the night?
No, we are done for the night.
Okay, then listen. So, I'm gonna go first because I want Bree to finish it off today.
Okay.
So, June and I patiently wait some more days for some positive results here. I just want to say, look, I really missed it last week. I enjoy this. A lot of ways come into orders I'm looking for here soon, hopefully. And how is it going to impact what we do here? But look, man, I'm glad that we're back on here. Hopefully we have more topics or deeper topics to talk about. I feel like we haven't had nothing really controversial to hit. But I look forward to it next week. And, I'm glad that we're here. June?
Hey, it was good to be back. I think we had a few things to talk about and some unfortunate news. But yeah, I pray for success for all of us, even for you, Bree. Let's go, out there doing big things.
LPO, you know what I'm saying? Getting it. Go ahead, Bree.
Mm-hmm.
It's a stressful month, but gotta still keep pushing and keep working, and don't let nothing distract you from working hard to achieve the goal that you want to achieve. And I hope everyone has a great week and a blessed weekend. And we will chat it up with you guys next weekend. Don't forget to drink your water and don't stress yourself out. Whatever you do, just know that there is a light at the end of the tunnel and just do the best that you can do. And that's all I have.